Sent this out to a friend of mine at the last show, and I can't remember if it was last Sunday or this past Wednesday. It's all blurring together. But anyway, I sent it out to my friend and her 6-year-old daughter, and I did okay. But I didn't have time to review the song before the show and messed up a whole section. It's been bothering me ever since. So it's either been bothering me for 7 days or for like 3 or 4. I don't know, but it's been bothering me. So I'm going to take a second stab at it now because I love the song so much. It deserves to be played right at least once.
About rainbows, what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that wishes would be heard and answered when we wished on a star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing, and what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been sleeping? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? Voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. Something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, just like you and me. Ah, da, 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 da. Da, 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 dee.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, good morning, whatever it is where you are. Welcome. Welcome. That was a little Kermit the Frog. A lot of other people have done that song too, but no one will ever top Kermit the Frog from the original Muppet movie, 1979. The late, great Jim Henson. Oh, gosh. So I'm going to carry on now with another song that a friend asked me for privately. See if I can play this one right. This is a deep cut by Billy Joel off of the River of Dreams album. And one would assume this was written about Christy Brinkley. I would think. It's called Blonde Over Blue.
Some days when I'm far away in a lonely room in a cold seclusion. Some nights when I'm wound so tight there is no release, there is no solution. In hell is a big hotel where the bar just closed and the windows never open. No phone so you can't call home and the TV works but the clicker is broken. But in the darkness I see a light turn on. You know my weakness, you know how I respond to blonde over blue. Your hands are cold, your eyes are fire, blonde over blue. They shine as though you're burning inside. One word from you is all I need to be inspired. Blonde over blue, I need your inspiration tonight. These days there's a million ways to be pulled and torn, to be misdirected. These times there are sins and crimes on the morning shows for the disconnected. I look and I write my book and I walk away with the wrong impressions. Don't care 'cause I've done my share and I need some time for my own obsessions. It doesn't matter, I've let that life go by. It's been forgotten, 'cause all I wanted was you. Blonde over blue, your hands are cold, your eyes are fire. Blonde over blue, they shine as though you're burning inside. One word from you is all I need to be inspired. Blonde over blue, I need your inspiration tonight. These days not a damn soul prays and there is no faith 'cause there's nothing to believe in. These days only good luck pays. If we don't get paid then we try to get even. I look and I write my book and I have my say and I draw conclusions. Some nights when I'm wound so tight there is no release, there is no solution. But in the darkness I see a light turned on. You know my weakness, you know how I respond to blonde over blue. Your hands are cold, your eyes are fire. Blonde over blue, they shine as though you're burning inside. One word from you is all I need to be inspired. Under the blue, I need your inspiration tonight. All right. Well, let's see what y'all have put in the request pile for tonight and say hello to everybody. Hi, Thomas. To make you feel my love. Don't know if I can do it Adele style, but I can do the song. Can you do Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Probably going to fall short on that one tonight, my friend. Sorry. I'm not crazy familiar with their repertoire. Hey, John. It says, Steve, you're an amazing pianist, and I've learned a lot from you. Thanks for all you do. Request Billy Joel. Well, certainly I have no problem doing more Billy Joel. Thank you for the kind words there, John. I appreciate it very much. Glad that you've gotten some value out of my work. Hey, Al. Well, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Good to see you. Al's joining us from beautiful Hawaii. Moritz from Graz, Austria, wants to hear Nowhere Man and Your Bird Can Sing by the Beatles. One from my second and third favorite albums by the group. One from Rubber Soul. That'd be Nowhere Man, 1965. And one from Revolver. That's my second favorite album. Rubber Soul is my third favorite Beatles album. My second favorite Beatles album is Revolver, which came out in 1966. And that has And Your Bird Can Sing on it. We might get to both of them. I'll make sure we get to at least one of them. Good to see you, by the way, Moritz. Pug Dog. Hey, Steve, hope you're well. How about some Ain't No Crime? I want to hear a little bluesy gospel, Billy Joel. Okay. Is there a chance you could real quick show how to play that bluesy riff in the verse if you don't have time or don't want to? No worries. Thanks. Interesting. Might be better for a YouTube video, but I'll definitely play it for you. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate it. Ruth Hooker, how we doing? The Unicorn Girls in the house. How about September Morn or Come Monday or Miami 27th? Well, don't make me choose. Oh, that's good stuff. Thank you, Ruth. Yeah, we'll get to at least some of it, if not all of it. Definitely. Good stuff. Hi, Jan. I kind of fancy Viva La Vida from Coldplay or Miami 2017 or some Bruce. All right. Nice. All right, let's see here. Ignite the Green joining us. Greetings from Chris, watching from New York City. Good to see you. I love the Jedi avatar you got there. Ignite the Green. Although I always figured if I was a Jedi, I'd have a blue one. That's just me. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't have a purple one. I know that one for sure. And I'll be damned if I'm going to the dark side, so I'm not going to have a red one. And I don't think yellow ones actually exist. I don't know where they came up with that at the end of the sequels there with Rey. I mean, come on. Come on. Just all of a sudden, after all this time, we see yellow lightsabers. Come on. No, I'm blue. So, but green's good too. Vibrato King. Hello, Steve. Would love to make a request of something unusual. Damn Yankees. High enough. Woo!
I'll try it. I know it well enough to fake my way through it. I just hope I can pick a key where I can hit all the notes. Oh, let me see. Who sang that? It was Tommy Shaw from Styx, did the high notes. And the other guy was Jack Blade. I can't remember what his last name is. Anyway, from whatever the name of that song, whatever the name of the group was that did Sister Christian. I can't remember now, but Jack Blades maybe. Anyway, yeah, that's a good tune. I'll see what I can do for you. By the way, I wanted to ask you this question for a long time, Steve. Which versions of the Beatles albums were the first you were exposed to, the British or the American? I think the British, because I think they kind of stopped messing with it, like once we got to the mid 60s. I think that like the British and American releases started to become kind of one and the same around Sgt. Pepper, and the ones that my dad had on vinyl were kind of from that era, like Sgt. Pepper forward. And of course I think he bought them in the 70s because I think they burned out all of their original albums, scratched the hell out of them and had to replace them. And so the ones that I first heard from them came from that vintage. And then when I really became a big Beatles fan was in 1989, 1990. Paul McCartney went on his first tour since John Lennon's assassination, and that's when he really decided to lean into the Beatles a lot instead of kind of just, play like one or two. And he played like 15 or 16 Beatles songs in that show. And they made a concert video called Get Back that I eventually did acquire on video cassette, but the first place I saw it was the Disney Channel. And I taped it on the Disney Channel one time, and I watched it until I pretty much wore the tape out and became a fan of the whole Beatles catalog. And so when I started to buy CDs and cassette tapes at that time of their music, I was getting I think they had pretty much eliminated the terrible versions. The American versions were just crap. They shouldn't have done that in the first place. They should have just released what they were putting out in the UK. And so I think I pretty much experienced it the way they intended it. Good question. Lucio. Hey, Steve, have a nice Sunday. You can play If You Leave Me Now by Chicago. Oh, it's a beautiful song. See what I can do. And thank you, Ignite. Thank you there, Chris. I appreciate that on the Rainbow Connection. Our friend Allison, she says, "Evening, Steve. I actually prefer your blonde over blue rendition to the original. Glad you played it." Well, first of all, I really appreciate that, Allison. That's a sweet thing to say. Don't ever say that in the wrong company, or else you're going to get a lot of stink eyes from a lot of people. I can tell you that. But thank you. I enjoy playing that song. And thank you for dropping by. Not sure I know that one, Rob. Sam says, "Hey, Steve, do you like the new Elton Brandy Carlisle album? I love the doc on his YouTube page showing them record. Can you play Don't Let Me Down by the Beatles?" Okay, I'll see what I can do. I haven't heard the whole thing yet, but the clips that I've heard, I liked it very, very much. Might have to do Sister Christian, too, while we're talking about Jack Blades. Yeah, Anthony, that's pretty much what we do on my Sunday shows. So, yeah, if you have something you want to hear, let me know. If I know it, I'll play it. Thomas wants to know which version of "To Make You Feel My Love" is the best, Bob Dylan or Adele, Steve? You know, for my money, I probably would like either Adele's or Garth Brooks' version, actually. I'd like to say it's Billy Joel's, but I didn't really. I like it, but I didn't care for that rendition of it so much. It was okay. I felt like the song deserved a little bit better rendering. That looked like kind of to me, that his version of it was like a bad impression of Bob Dylan, and it works from Bob Dylan because Bob Dylan just sounds like that, but no one should try to sound like Bob Dylan. That should never be your goal, to actually sound like Bob Dylan, in my view. Okay, let's get going with some of these requests. Let's start out with Moritz here so we can get a little variety. This is the Beatles. We'll start out with "And Your Bird Can Sing" from 1966 on Revolver. And I've never tried this one before, but I've heard it so many times. I think I kind of know where we're going with this one. So I'm going to have to make up. It's a really cool little guitar riff that George does, and I'm just going to have to make something up here on the fly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tell me you got everything you want, and your bird can sing. Don't get me. You don't get me. Say you've been seen 11 wonders and
Excuse me.
say you've seen the 7 wonders and
going to give myself an E for effort on that one. Grown you have. Happy to be of assistance. I am. Okay, let's see here. Let's do To Make You Feel My Love here for Thomas. I think this will be a good key for it.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace, make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and stars there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years, make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. Well, I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. Well, there's nothing that I would not do to make you feel my love. Storms are raging on a rolling sea, right down the highway of regret. Winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you happy, make your dreams come true. And make you feel my love.
Thanks, Thomas. Oh, Rob, you are speaking my language. John Denver, one of my favorites. I have special love for that wildlife concert because let me tell you what happened to me with John Denver. He was the punchline of every musical joke when I was growing up. The only thing that I really knew him from, I knew he had done something with the Muppets a while back, and I really didn't know his songs much. And then I heard him on TV when they were doing, and I liked the song, and I love nature, so I love the idea of planting trees, but it was corny, and so I remember him doing plant a tree for your tomorrow. It's a tree that clears the air. Plant a tree, trees for America. Plant a tree today for all the world to share. And anyway, it was a commercial public service thing for Arbor Day, and so that's all I knew about him. And he was just like kind of reviled in the music community and treated with terrible disrespect. So I never really knew him as anything other than the butt of every joke. And then I was watching on TV. I was flipping through the channels, and I think it was Memorial Day. And they do a big Memorial Day hoopla in Washington, D.C. outside the Capitol building, which I actually attended in person one time when I was 15 for a trip I was on for high school marching band. And I heard him play Take Me Home Country Roads, and I thought maybe I recognized the song, and I was very impressed with his voice, the way he sang. He had power and punch, and I was like, maybe I should give this guy a second chance. But it was before like YouTube or anything, so it wasn't like I could immediately just like give John Denver a chance. I had to like go find him. And about that time, A&E put the wildlife concert on TV, and they broadcast it. And so I decided, well, now keep in mind, I'm about 16, 17 years old at this time. And so this is not a popular position to like, I'm going to check out John Denver, especially in the context that he had been in. But I was like, I blocked off time, found out when they were going to promote or when they were going to broadcast that, and I watched the wildlife concert. And I was like, I really like this guy. I like his songwriting. I like his singing. I love his guitar playing. But mostly I just like his vibe. Like, this guy made me feel like I was sitting in his house, on his couch at this concert, and I felt like I was eating a ham sandwich that he made for me himself in his kitchen and brought out to me on a plate before he played the show. And I was like, man, that's something I'd like to be able to do for people. And so to this day, John Denver is not only a big influence to me as a singer and a songwriter, and I think I've picked up a lot of interesting, I've transcribed a lot of what he does on guitar and sort of like repurposed it for piano. But more importantly, the vibe I try to have as a performer is 100% John Denver. Like much more so than it is Billy Joel or Elton John. It's that vibe. And so he's very important to me, and that concert is what sparked the whole thing. So yes, I will do Rocky Mountain High for you, and I just felt like I needed to share that story since you brought it up. And I love this song for a lot of reasons. Obviously, I I grew up in western Nebraska, which is only about 3 hours drive away from Denver, which is kind of where the Rocky Mountains really begin. And then when I moved to Nevada, I still had family back here in Nebraska. And anytime I would drive back and forth to see, I would drive all the way through the Rocky Mountain Pass, through Colorado and into Utah. And I fell as much in love with the Rockies as he did. But what I love most about this song is the theme, which is that he didn't know that this was his home. He was an Army brat. He moved all over the country. He went to like 13 different schools in 12 years. And it wasn't until he experienced Aspen, Colorado himself for the first time, and he went, my God, this is home. And it wasn't that he had any problem with anywhere else that he'd been. It's just that he didn't know that this existed, and it was where he knew he needed to make his home. And it's where he built a house in the early 70s and still lived in that house the day that he died. And anyway, so, for me, it can be about home, but it can also just be about anything in your life that you experience for the first time and you go, boy, I didn't know this was missing until it was here in front of me. And I certainly have had experiences like that. I've had one recently. So this is called Rocky Mountain High, #1 hit from 1972, I believe. And the title of not just the single, but an album of John's that's also brilliant and a great listen. It goes like this. Let me do that better. Let me see. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try this again.
Born in the summer, his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. Levy yesterday behind him might say he's born again, might say he found a key for every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away on the road. Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it raining fire in the sky. The shadows from the starlight, softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Saw silver clouds below, saw everything as far as you can see. And they say that he went crazy once, tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend who kept his memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forest and the stream, speaking grace every step he takes. Side is turned inside himself to try to understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it raining fire in the sky. You can talk to God and listen to the casual reply. still know some fear of the simple thing you cannot comprehend. Why to try to tear the mountains down to bring in a couple more people, more scars upon the land? And the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. I know he'd be a poor man if he never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High, it's a Colorado Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Friends around a campfire and everybody's high. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High. Another interesting factoid about that song that I love is that it's based on an experience that he had watching the Perseid meteor shower, which happens every year. He went on a camping trip with some friends way out in the middle of the mountains so that they had a beautiful view and very little light pollution. And anyway, he got up. First of all, when it started happening, it was more spectacular than any fireworks show that he'd ever seen. They just couldn't believe. All of his friends were just completely mesmerized by these explosions. It was raining fire in the sky. I've seen it raining fire in the sky. I love that line. And then he says, the shadow from the starlight. And that was, he got up because he had to relieve himself, and he walked over to a bush, and which is sort of crude, but what I love about it is he said, I couldn't believe, like, there was just the smallest, faintest shadow that was coming from the light of the stars in the sky and these magnificent explosions that we kept seeing. And so the shadows from the starlight, I mean, I love those phrases. Just anyway, moving on. Thank you for that request. It means a lot to me to be able to share John Denver. Okay. Carrying on here, just checking the rest of the comments to see if there's any requests I had missed out on. Let's get one of these in for our friend Ruth Hooker. Oh, so many good things to choose from. I'm going to do Miami 2017 first because it's going to tick off a few different people's requests. There was a second request for Miami 2017 and also just some for Billy Joel in general. But we're going to hit at least one of those other ones and maybe both of them, Ruth, because I love all three of those songs. go out on Broadway. I saw the Empire State laying low, and life went on beyond the Palisades. They all bought Cadillacs, left there long ago. We held the concert out in Brooklyn to watch the island bridges blow. They turned our power down and drove us underground, but we went right on with the show. Seen the lights go out on Broadway, saw the ruins at my feet. You know we almost didn't notice it. Seen it all the time on 42nd Street. Sent the carry around from north. Said that wrong. Like in that Spanish Civil War. The flames are everywhere, but no one really cared. They always burned out there seen the lights go out on Broadway. Oh, watch the mighty skyline fall. The boats were waiting at the Battery. The union went on strike. They never sailed at all. Sent the carrier out from Norfolk. Picked the Yankees up for free. They said the Queens could stay. They blew the Bronx away. Sank Manhattan out to sea. Whoa. You know those lights went bright on Broadway, but that was so many years ago. Before we all lived here in Florida, before the mafia took over Mexico. There are not many who remember. They say a handful still survive to tell the world about the way the lights went out, keep the memory alive. Okay, let's see if I can pull off this thing by Damn Yankees.
Let me find a key here for this. All right, we'll see how this goes. I may find myself in a trap where I'm like, woo, that got way too high. But this is technically a duet between two dudes. So I'll try to find the part. I'll try to sing both parts at different times depending on which one I think is more indicative of the melody. But great song, one of my favorite power ballads. I think this came out in like 90 or 91 is when they did this, maybe.
Well, I don't want to hear about it anymore. It's a shame I gotta live without you anymore. There's a fire in my heart, a pounding in my brain, and it's driving me crazy. We don't need to talk about it anymore. Yesterday is just a memory. Can we close the door? Made one mistake. I didn't know what to say when you call me baby. Don't say goodnight. Say you're gonna stay forever. Oh, all the way. Can you take me high enough? Can you fly me over yesterday? Can you take me high enough? It's never over. Yesterday's just a memory. Yesterday's just a memory. I don't want to live without you anymore. Can't you see I'm in misery? And you know for sure we'll live and die for you. I know to know what to do if you call me baby. Don't say goodbye. Say you're gonna stay forever. Oh, all the way. Can you take me high enough? Can you fly me over yesterday? Can you take me high enough? It's never over. Yesterday's just a memory.
Okay, got out of that one by the skin of my teeth. Cool song though. Thanks for the request. That was a fun brain teaser. Hey, thanks, Sea Soldier. You can catch the rest on the replay. Thank you, Pug. Because if I don't, we can't do the song at all. I am a baritone in a tenor world. That's all I can say. Hey, Brett. Good to see you as always. All right, we have a couple of Beatles things coming your way. I'm going to do another one for our friend Moritz, but if we're going to do Beatles, I can't only do John Lennon. I got to do one by Paul McCartney, like this one. Lady Madonna, children at your feet, wonder how you manage to make ends meet. They find the money when you pay the rent. Money was heaven sent, riding out and rise without a suitcase. Monday morning creeping like a nun. Monday's trying to learn to tie his bootleg. See how they run. Lady Madonna, baby at your breast. Wonder how you manage to feel the rest. Here's a second request for Moritz. This one, as I said, we played the one from Revolver earlier. This is the one from Rubber Soul.
He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. Don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's as blind as he can be, just sees what he wants to see. Nowhere man, can you see me at all? Nowhere man, don't worry, take your time, don't hurry, leave it all to somebody else, lends you a hand. Nowhere man, don't worry, take your time, don't hurry, leave it all till somebody else lends you a hand. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody.
Now, I don't know what in the world came over me to decide to try and do McCartney's note at the end. That was stupid. I should have just stayed down on Lennon's. Let it be good enough. This is for our friend Lucio. I'm gonna have to guess where the right key on this is for me. I'll do my best.
If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. No, baby, please don't go. If you leave me now, you take away the very heart of me. Ooh, baby, please don't go. No, I just want you to stay. A love like ours is love that's hard to find. How could we let it slip away?
Okay, we're going to carry on now with a piece by Jimmy Buffett for our friend Ruth.
Heading out to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I've got my hush puppies on. Guess I never was meant for glitter rock and roll. Honey, I didn't know that I'd be missing you so. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Yes, it's been quite a summer. Rented cars and westbound trains, and now you're off on vacation. Something you tried to explain. And darling, it's I love you so. That's the reason I just let you go. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. It's been 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze. I just want you back by my side. I can't help it, honey. You're that much a part of me now. Remember that night in Montana when we said there was no room for doubt. I hope you're enjoying the scenery. I know that it's pretty up there, and we can go hiking on Tuesday. With you I would walk anywhere. California has worn me quite thin. I just can't wait to see you again. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I'll spend 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze. Just want you back by my side. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze. Just want you back by my side.
Okay, let's see. What else do we have? All right. Haven't ever done this one before, but we can give this one a shot. Okay, this is a Beatles tune that was done during the Let It Be sessions, but I don't believe it was on Let It Be. I just think it was released as a single. I could be wrong about that. If I am, please correct me in the chat. This was one of John Lennon's songs.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Nobody ever loved me like she does. If somebody loved me like she do, oh she do, oh yes she does. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Say don't let me down. Nobody ever really done me. Yes, she done me. Oh, she done me good. Yeah, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Hey, don't let me down. That was for Sam. Working my way through the list here. Oh, I know what I need to do that I haven't done yet. So this one goes back to 1973. This is on Billy Joel's minor breakthrough album, which was called Piano Man.
But I can't really say he broke through for sure. You can't really call it breaking through until 1977 with The Stranger. That's when he really broke through. But he was on to something. And this song has got kind of a gospel-y feel to it. Album cut from Piano Man, and it's called Ain't No Crime, and I can't remember who asked for it, but I know it was asked for. So, here we go.
You gotta open your eyes in the morning and 9 o'clock's coming without any warning, and you gotta get ready to go. You gotta stay away that late last evening, did a lot of drinking, and you come home stinking, and you went and fell asleep on the floor. Then your lady comes and finds you asleep, and it starts into a deep about the hours you were keeping. You better get your ass out the door. Of your life, you might have somebody, but you won't want them every day. Ain't no crime, it's just human nature, happens all the time. Ain't no crime, don't think twice about it, get it off your mind. Ain't no crime, oh. All the time, ain't no crime. Gotta get you, got to open your eyes in the morning, and 9 o'clock's coming out any morning. You gotta get ready to go. And as the wind keeps blowing and the grass keeps growing, gotta keep going, and the Lord will have mercy on your soul.
That one was for Pug Dog, I believe. Yes. Here's one I don't think I've ever tried, but I love the song. And I love the songwriter, and I love the singer, who are the same person. Neil Diamond. let's see here. Maybe I'm writing checks that I can't cash on this one. You know what, Ruth? I'm going to have to punt on this one because there's something going on in the melody that I cannot remember. I'm sorry about that because let me just do this part. Let me just go. September morn, we danced until the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic play. September morning still can make me feel that way. Look at what you've done. Why you've become a grown-up girl. I can still hear you crying in the corner of your room. I don't know. I'll look into that one because I really want to play that one for you, but there's something going on. I know I'm going to mess it up way too much. So, punt. Kicking the ball back to the defense on that one. Two out of three ain't bad. Okay, let me see what I've been missing here. Help. Okay. That's a good song. This, I think, is 1965, early 1965. They made a movie called Help, and it's just as bad as Hard Day's Night is good. Find the key here. Okay. I think I can do this. 1, 2, a 1, 2, a 1, 2. Help! I need somebody help, not just anybody help. You know I need someone help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind, I've opened up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. I do appreciate you being around.
life has changed in oh so many ways. My independence seems to vanish in the haze. But every now and then I feel so insecure. I know that I just need you like I've never done before. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind, I've opened up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me, help me, help me. Ooh. Yes, indeed. Now it's starting to click there, right, Chris? The secret revealed. It's very simple. If I'm doing this, I'm still standing. But if I'm doing this, help, I need somebody help, not just anybody help. You know I need someone help. You know I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still help, I need somebody's help, not just anybody's help. You know I need someone's help. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lord Farquaad, welcome, my friend. I'm just checking to see if I've missed any requests that I actually know how to play. Okay,
I'm just about caught up with the ones that I know. Yeah, I've been trying to explain to people for a long time, Ruth, I'm not actually that good of a piano player. I know like 4 things, but a lot of songs fit into them, so. Hey, Anthony, I don't know this one. I love Don Rickles, but somehow I don't think I've heard this. Otherwise, I'd do it for you. Oh, For No One. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, this one I think came off of Revolver, right? Let's see here.
Your day breaks, your mind aches. You find that all the words of kindness linger on when she no longer needs you. She wakes up, she makes up, she takes her time and doesn't feel she has to worry. She no longer needs you, and in her eyes you see nothing. No sign of love behind the tears cried for no one. A love that should have lasted years. You want her, you need her, and yet you don't believe her when she says her love is dead. You think she needs you. Sign of love behind the tears cried for no one. A love that should have lasted years. You stay home, she goes out. She says that long ago she knew someone, but now he's gone, she doesn't need him. Your day breaks, your mind aches. There will be times when all the things she said will file your head. You won't forget her, and in her eyes you see nothing. No sign of love behind the tears cried for no one. A love that should have lasted years.
And as long as we're doing mashups, folks, I just want to point out that the new Billy Joel album, the new Billy Joel song from last year, Turn the Lights Back On, absolutely used a maneuver from For No One, which probably used that maneuver from something else, but it's the earliest one that I know about it from, for sure. That little thing where it goes... which is actually kind of an offshoot of like a classical thing, like Beethoven used to do like a... and then up on top it'd be like... but it's kind of that same thing. So in For No One, you hear it...
and in her eyes you see nothing.
And in Turn the Lights Back On, you get...
I'm late, but I'm here right now. Used to be romantic.
They have a different meter, but it's the same maneuver. So in For No One, it's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and then the other one it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. But it's the same thing. So just thought I'd throw that out there. Okay, Lord Farquaad, if it's not too late, I'll take Summer Island Falls or Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Scenes, and then we're going to get out of here for the night. 'Cause I haven't done this one in a little while. And it's just such a joy to play this song from top to bottom.
A bottle of wine and a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. We'll get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face. A bottle of red, a bottle of white, it all depends upon your appetite. I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. That's right. Things are okay with me these days. I got a good job, I got a good office, I got a new life, got a new wife, and the family is fine. Oh, we lost touch long ago. You lost weight, I did not know you could ever look so nice after so much time. Do you remember those days hanging out at the village green? Engineer boots, leather jackets, and time blue jeans. Robert Dime and the Bucks play a song about New Orleans. Cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic teenage nights. Yeah, 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 yeah. Rendering any man a pop in the stead, and I'm the king and the queen and a prom. Riding around with the car top down and the radio on. Nobody looked any finer. Always more of the heat in the Parkway diner. We never knew we could walk more than that of the line. Sure, Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Oh, 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 oh. Brenda and Eddie were still going steady in the summer of '75. rock and roll. But it's always the same in the end. They got a divorce as a matter of course, and they parted the closest of friends. And the king and the queen went back to the green, but you can never go back there again. Rendering it and had it already by the summer of 75. Out of the Lord of the end of the show for the rest of their lives. Everyone's held to the greasers. The best they could do is pick up the pieces, and when you went through, they would both find a way to get by. Oh, and that's all I heard about Miranda and Eddie. Can't leave you more 'cause I told you already. Here we are waving Miranda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, 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 oh. Bottle of red, a bottle of white, whatever kind of mood you're in tonight. I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. I think we're close enough. I think we're close enough to the normal stop date. Lord, yes, I did start at 4. But it's possible that, like, you're somewhere where they don't observe daylight savings time, and I am somewhere where they do, so maybe it didn't feel like I started at the same time. But according to my clock, I started at 4. So, okay, guys, I'm going to get out of here for now. I think I have a kind of a crazy week coming up here, so I don't think I'll be able to do the Talkin' Piano Man Wednesday show, and it's kind of a coin flip right now whether I'll be able to do this show next week on Sunday. So it's possible that I won't be back doing a show until a week from Wednesday. So, but just kind of follow my channel. If I'm able to play on Sunday, I will. I'm certain I can't do it on Wednesday this week. But I'll be back soon. So don't be alarmed. I'm going to be overwhelmed with some projects this week. Okay? So take care. If you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong, and give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. Leave it all in the field, folks. We don't know when the ride comes to an end. Don't have any regrets. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time I'm around. Same bat channel, same bat time. Bye-bye.